VH1's Hip Hop Honors Award. Little Kim, the Queen Bee. It's long overdue, baby.
Thank you.
And the award goes to Little Kim.
Right now, I'm preparing for this Return of the Queen tour, which kicks off in Connecticut. I can't wait to get to Connecticut. Connecticut used to be like one of our great markets.
We did it, Brooklyn! I just want to say, I want to thank God.
There are only 3 female rappers that have more than 2 platinum albums: Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, and Queen Bee Lil Kim. Lil Kim has 4 pieces of work that sold 1 million copies each, and that was before streams, and you had to go out and get the CD at the store. When Missy was interviewed by Sway, she said she owned 3 houses and bought them in cash. So how does one of the biggest rappers of all time have her home in foreclosure so many times? Did her label cheat her? Did she sign a bad contract? Did someone swindle her out of money? Let's get into it.
That's how it feels. It feels real good. I mean, I've been nominated 1 time for a Grammy in my whole life. Big taught me a lot about music, about rapping. He taught me a lot, and his input it meant a lot to me. You know what I mean? I get busy, but with Big there putting his icing on the cake.
I want to thank God for being here, for, just helping me get through all the trials and tribulations that go on in this industry. Everybody in this industry know exactly what I'm talking about.
Today's female rappers, from Nicki Minaj and Cardi B to Megan Thee Stallion and Saweetie, owe a debt of gratitude to Lil Kim. The Brooklyn native, born Kimberly Jones, exploded onto the scene in the 1990s and took the hip-hop world by storm with such hits as How Many Licks, Magic Stick, and Crush on You. And needless to say, she got paid very handsomely for these songs. According to Black Enterprise, Lil Kim was a multi-millionaire at her peak. She generates an income of more than $18,000 through her company, Queen Bee Entertainment, and in 2016, she made more than $800,000 in salary. Yet, somewhere along the way, Lil Kim went broke. Recently, after a lengthy battle with the IRS, the final bill has been paid on the taxes owed to the IRS by Lil Kim. Nearly 2 decades have passed since Brooklyn legend Lil Kim had issues with the IRS, and now the federal government no longer has a hold over the rapper's assets. Now that her debt is cleared, court documents claim that Lil Kim, whose real name is Kimberly Denise Jones, reached an agreement with the federal tax agency for nearly $1.4 million. The largest tax bill Lil Kim reportedly owed was incurred in 2008 when the former junior mafia rapper owed close to $400,000 to Uncle Sam. Some of the tax debt Lil Kim has finally paid back even dates back to early 2003, according to the IRS. Lil Kim was not paying her taxes since 2010 and was served a $127,000 bill in December 2014 at the age of 39. Lil Kim wasn't lying that it's all about the Benjamins when the rapper filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy in 2018, claiming at the time that she was in debt to the tune of 7 figures. Although the artist now touts an estimated net worth of $500,000, Kim owed roughly $2 million on a loan for her New Jersey home, $1,845,451.74 in unpaid taxes, and $186,000 for legal bills at the time of the filing, as reported by TMZ. The kicker: a court decided that Kim was legally too broke to qualify for Chapter 13's specific type of bankruptcy. It's true. It's possible to be too indebted to be bankrupt. Based upon Miss Jones's own schedule, she is clearly ineligible to be a Chapter 13 debtor under 11 U.S.C. 109(e), with secured and unsecured debt each exceeding $2 million, reads a United States Bankruptcy Court District of New Jersey objection to her filing per the Jasmine brand. Although Kim reportedly pulled in $18,286 a month at the time, her bills ran her $12,794 a month, leaving her with roughly $5,000 per month. The docs revealed Kim had made $90,678 up to that point in 2018, $398,000 in 2017, and $823,659 in 2016. Kim reportedly owed $667,000 in late mortgage payments payments on top of $1.5 million in back taxes from 2004 to 2017 to the federal government. She also owed $376,346.74 to New Jersey for state taxes from 2004 to 2017 and $186,000 in unpaid legal bills. Among her assets were a 2005 Bentley worth $50,000, a 2000 Mercedes worth $4,200, jewelry worth $25,000, $25,000 in furniture, $5,000 in electronics, $5,000 in clothing, and her 3 entertainment companies that were worth more than $150,000. The court documents revealed that Kim earned $823,000 in 2016 and $398,000 in 2017, while her average monthly earnings were about $18,000. She reportedly spent $10,000 on travel each month, $6,600 on her mortgage, $2,200 monthly on wardrobe, and $2,300 on her staff. The court filings also showed that one of her businesses, Queen Bee Entertainment, spent over $3,000 on Lyft rides monthly, just minutes from Manhattan and located in one of the wealthiest zip codes in America, Alpine, New Jersey. It's not surprising that Kim forked over millions for her former Bergen County home. The median home value was $2.9 million. Homeowners in the area include comedian Chris Rock and President Donald Trump's advisor Kellyanne Conway. But although she actually paid $2.3 million for the 6026 square foot abode in 2002, the opening bid for the New Jersey mansion was $100 when it hit the auction block in May of 2018 per CNBC. By the summer of 2019, a New Jersey federal judge granted Lil Kim's motion to end her case. Her bankruptcy case was officially dismissed. She said she filed for bankruptcy in an effort to save her home from foreclosure. In the dismissal filing, she said, "I remain committed to saving my home and reorganizing my debts." The bankruptcy noted that Lil Kim had to borrow $25,000 from friend and fellow artist Missy Elliott, but Lil Kim has in the past denied any reports of money issues. According to the Jasmine brand, she went live on social media during her daughter Royal Reign's 4th birthday and made clear that, "I got something for y'all," when questioned about her money troubles. "Let me tell you something. When you are a child of God, you can't be touched, boo. It ain't gonna happen," she said. Before she lost money, she had amassed a lot as both a member of Junior Mafia and as a soloist. Lil Kim and the rest of Junior Mafia saw immediate success when they first hit the scene with their debut album, Conspiracy, which generated 2 top 20 singles in the US and was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. Lil Kim's debut studio album, Hardcore, her 1996 release after heading out on her own, sold more than 6 million copies worldwide to date, the highest debut in the US for a female rap album at the time. It produced 3 successful singles, No Time, Not Tonight, Ladies Night, and Crush on You. Her albums to follow, The Notorious Kim and La Bella Mafia, like Hardcore, were certified platinum. When she teamed up with Mia Pink and Christina Aguilera in 2001 for the single Lady Marmalade, she reached #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. In all, Lil Kim has sold more than 15 million albums and 30 million singles worldwide. In 2012, Lil Kim was ranked number 45 on VH1's 100 Greatest Women, and she has won 2 Billboard Music Awards, a Grammy, 3 MTV VMAs, and 2 Soul Train Awards. She is also the only female rapper to ever receive a coveted 5 Mics review from The Source magazine for her acclaimed 2005 album, The Truth, released while she was serving a jail sentence for perjury. Notorious for her flesh-bearing image and explicit lyrics, Lil Kim shot to fame in the latter half of the 1990s. But behind her spike-heeled gangsta porno rap ferocity lay a conflicted, vulnerable side of her character. Lil Kim had escaped from a broken home, and as a teenager had endured a violent relationship with her father. As a result, she ran away and fell into an outwardly glamorous, but dangerous and exploitative world of pimps and dealers. Before she left her home, Kim moved with her mother and brother to suburban New Rochelle, New York, where some of the girls in their new all-white neighborhood teased Kim about her skin color. But her mom, Ruby May, struggled for money and, unable to support her family, eventually granted their father Linwood custody of their 2 children. He had previously been beating Lil Kim's mother and now remarried. His relationship with Kim soured irreparably after she began dating boys at the age of 13. According to Kim, he became increasingly verbally abusive and their relationship took a violent turn. Kim Kim once stabbed him with a pair of scissors. That's when Kim left home at 14. In the years that followed, she sometimes stayed with neighbors or with older men who housed and fed her in return for sleeping with her. She had jobs working in department stores following in the footsteps of her mom, who worked at Macy's and ran errands for dealers. She has said that she did whatever it took to make ends meet during this period. By the time Kim met Christopher Wallace at the age of 17, she had dropped out of education completely. Wallace was a couple of years older at 19.
Love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More.
Completely. Wallace was a couple of years older at 19, a small-time dealer on the path to hip-hop superstardom as the Notorious Big. They met by chance on a street corner, and after Kim did an impromptu rap for Wallace, he was sold. Kim told Newsweek in 2000, Wallace, who was signed to Sean, Puffy Combs' label Bad Boy Entertainment, put together a hip-hop group. Junior Mafia, an acronym for Masters at Finding Intelligent Attitudes, whose membership included several of his childhood friends. Lil Kim, so called because of her diminutive 4-foot, 11-inch stature, became its only female member. With Wallace at the helm, Junior Mafia released a series of singles and, in 1995, a debut album, Conspiracy. With the single Player's Anthem, Lil Kim was introduced to the world. She modeled her vocal flow on that of the Notorious Big, with added grunts and ferocity, while her image revolved around her appeal. It was Wallace's idea for Kimberly Jones to create the Lil Kim alter ego, and he encouraged her to cultivate a lascivious style that would be dubbed gangsta rap. When my son was here, Christopher Wallace's mother Valletta told the Washington Post in 2000, that's all you would hear. Kim and Christopher saying, sells. Lil Kim released her debut solo album, Hardcore, in November 1996 on Undas Records, a subsidiary label of Big Beat, itself a subsidiary of Atlantic Records, with Wallace as executive producer. He also rapped on 4 of the songs. Hardcore showcased more of the raunchy and lyrical wordplay that the public had already heard on Conspiracy. Critics loved Kim's raw, unapologetic flow, which was way more explicit than that of established female rappers like MC Lyte and Queen Latifah. The album debuted at number 11 on the Billboard 200 album chart and was certified double platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Lil Kim and Biggie became so close that the two became romantically linked to each other. In an interview with People, Kim shared a tender story about Biggie and how they first realized his career was taking off. The pair got their earliest taste of fame in California when a crowd recognized him for the first time. I was like, you don't see all these people looking at you and your name, and he was just talking to me very humbly still, Kim revealed. I was like, oh my gosh, this was before I got really big, so I was in awe. I remember taking out this stupid cardboard camera I bought from the bodega. I was like, I gotta take a picture of you big. He was like, girl, put that camera away. You see me every day, you ain't gotta take no picture. But I was like, smile, and he did. He was so mad, but he knew that he would have wanted to see that picture too, she continued. Since the 90s, their relationship has gone down as one of popular music's most iconic. Although Biggie had married Faith Evans the year before, they also began having an affair. He became my friend, my lover, my everything. I was his biggest fan. Kim told Entertainment Weekly. He knew I would be the biggest female rapper. I think I inspired him to want to do different things and be different. We were a match made in heaven like Sonny and Cher or Ashford and Simpson. As Clover Hope wrote in her book, The Motherlode, 100 plus women who made hip-hop. The relationship between Kim and Biggie has become part of hip-hop lore. Although Lil Kim wrote most of her own lyrics, Biggie Smalls helped shape her cadence and flow, coaching her to have a successful career. Kierna Mayo, the founding editor-in-chief of Honey, called Biggie a Svengali of sorts, and she was his loyal concubine. And it was dramatic and sometimes tragic to see.